Pruning is a vital part of keeping the trees and shrubs in your landscape healthy and attractive. But when is the right time to do it? We're here to answer that question for a whole range of popular garden plants. From roses, fruit trees, and hydrangeas to deciduous and flowering trees, we'll tell you when's the best time of year for pruning, whether you do it yourself or hire a professional. Before you head outdoors and start cutting away at the shrubs and trees in your garden or consider foregoing pruning, here's why pruning is important. Pruning encourages strong branching and removes weak or crossing branches, eliminates dead or diseased wood, stimulates new attractive growth, helps improve resistance to windy conditions, and pruning promotes good air circulation, which decreases the incidence of fungal disease. Most roses in the garden are modern roses, which include hybrid teas, floribundas, and newer shrub roses. They produce flowers on new growth formed in the same year. These roses should be pruned when they are dormant, just before the leaf buds begin to swell. In mild winter climates, prune in mid to late winter, while colder zones should prune in spring after the threat of frost has passed. These flowering shrubs are divided into two different groups, which determines if they should be pruned in summer or late winter to early spring. Hydrangeas that produce blooms on old growth should be pruned back in late summer, after they finish flowering in late spring to early summer. Bigleaf and oakleaf hydrangeas bloom on old wood. Hydrangeas that bloom on new growth should be pruned in late winter or early spring. These hydrangeas bloom in midsummer into fall and include panicled and wild hydrangeas. Generally, shrubs that bloom in early spring to early summer flower on old wood and should be pruned in summer, once their flowers have faded. Shrubs that flower in summer to early fall are best pruned in late winter to early spring. Lilac shrubs bloom in spring and early summer and should be pruned after the blooms have faded. Early blooming trees, such as dogwood, should be pruned in summer once the flowers have faded. These trees, which bloom in spring into early summer, produce their blooms on growth from the previous year. Trees that bloom in summer develop flowers on new growth that has occurred in the same year, and they can be pruned in late fall through early spring. Prune trees that lose their leaves when they are leafless and dormant. This will be in winter or spring, depending on where you live, before the trees begin to leaf out. Pruning when trees are stripped of their leaves allows you to see their branch structure more clearly, making it easier to determine where to prune and enabling the pruning cuts to heal more quickly with the flush of spring growth. The tree is also best able to replace branches lost to pruning in spring, when the tree's resources are dedicated to growth. Well, that's all for today's video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button for supports our channel. Also, you can turn on the notification bell for latest videos from us. Well, see you in the next interesting topics.